called you and found out?
No. We don't need to speak. You have assistants. The assistant can call the school, and you can. He's always talking money. So then you could fly on your private jet with your big gold chains.
Oh yeah, you're mad. And now why you had to throw that in?
I know because
why you got to say that?
I'm not mad.
Why would you say that?
Because
you want to be on that plane, huh?
No.
Yes, you do.
We all want the finer things in life, but I left him. So I knew when I left him that I was leaving a lifestyle. So it's not like he left me. I left him. That's your choice. That is your choice. And being that you say you pay tuition, which he doesn't, you should have had a first class ticket then. You pay tuition, right? But he doesn't. Like 50 talks about this lifestyle.
He doesn't take care of your
He pays
school?
child support. No, he doesn't pay he doesn't pay tuition. He promised me he would, and then he changed his mind. And and I told him I wanted Marquise to change schools because I felt like the school that he was going to was getting a little rough. And
he's in private school?
He's in private school. And
so the money that he pay you for child support, you have to take the child support money and pay for the tuition.
I took the money that I made from. See, he says get a job. I had a job with TLC Network, and you came and stopped that.
Because you're still with the guy that you left him for 12 years. Y'all are still together.
Yes.
Okay. We were talking off the air, and you said when he's lashing out, and you said he's hurt. Why is he hurt?
I think me leaving him, it reinforced all those abandonment issues that he suffered as a child, and it's unfortunate and it's sad. Like
what do you mean?
He never knew his dad. His mom died when he was 9, but he never lived with his mom. See, that's another. He likes to create his own reality. His grandmother told me extensively, like when I had Marquise, she sat me down. She said he was always here with me. So I think it reinforced those abandonment issues, and I think that's why he's so angry. But I feel like you're really not angry with me. You're really angry with your mom, not me. I left an abusive situation.
Okay.
So
Did he ever see him hit you?
Yes.
So he witnessed 50 hitting you?
Yes, and when my daughter saw it, that was my breaking point.
So because it happened in front of your children, what happened?
I'm a person that doesn't go out much.
Okay.
I'm very much a homebody. So he started to see my behaviors changing a little bit because I did meet someone, and he was.
Were you cheating?
He was in Connecticut.
Were you cheating? Be honest.
Yes.
Okay.
I was. I
so
met
you were
someone.
cheating on
Yes.
people?
Yes.
Okay.
I did.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna make. That's wrong because 2 wrongs don't make a right.
No, but I'm just saying, well, if you're going to tell the story, tell the story.
I'm going to tell a story, but I'm just saying, like, after he done cheated with me numerous times.
I'm just saying, but you met somebody, and what happened? You didn't go out at all, and all of a sudden you started going out.
Yeah, so I started, because I'm always with my children. Everyone knows that about me. So I started going out. I met someone, and I started going out, and I'm smiling about it. He found out. I don't know. He didn't find out about it. I think he just had a clue. Where's your mom? Like, she's always home. Like, he's in Connecticut recording with El Cool J at the time. He came home, and I wasn't there. So when I got in, he called me first. But I know how he is. So I said, I'm not going to come home until you calm down. And when I got home, he just lost it. He lost it completely. Just lost it. And even when my daughter walked in the room, he still was hitting me. And... I hate to sound like a battered woman, but it just bothers me. He really lost it, and he just broke down and cried. But that's why I say it's so scary because he was hitting me in one moment, and he's angry, but then the next minute he's in my lap crying like a baby. So it's a lot of issues there. But that
has some issues from childhood. I agree with that.
That point.
Well, they always say hurt people hurt people.
They do, and I say, bully is hard on the outside. I tweeted that, but they're soft on the inside. And make excuses.
Is there a lot of child support?
No.
Because people have speculated you get like $30,000 a month.
I don't even get 6 figures. I'll put it to you this way. He pays more in his light bill in Connecticut than he pays me in child support.
Oh, in that big old house?
Yeah. I don't get 6 figures.
But isn't that over now? That mark, is the child support ending?
No, 21.
Oh, yeah, because he put on Instagram.
That 3 more years.
My declaration is 21.
That Instagram that he put on there.
Yeah.
That he was like 3 more years,
right?
And it's gonna be like a brick fell off a wall and hit you in the head.
But I'm okay with that brick if it does come. But you're not God, so you can't say what my future is going to be. But The only thing is that brick could come, but I still don't mess with you.
There was someone saying, like, most, when you have a kid with a wealthy guy, they're asking, I need $30,000 a month. I need $20,000. And I honestly said, okay, I don't spend $20,000 a month on nothing. So I guess they want to know why would you ask for so much money?
First of all, the lawyers are involved. That's number one. But it goes according to lifestyle. Regardless of the fact, when I was with him, Marquise became accustomed to a certain lifestyle. I lived in a $1.6 million house in New York. I drove a Range Rover. I had a BMW. My allowance was $20,000 a month. I didn't pay for any bills. I didn't pay for travel. So he's supposed to live that lifestyle to a certain extent, and his dad, everything he promised in court, I'm going to take him to basketball games, I'm going to take him on vacation, he hasn't done any of that.
And he should.
He hasn't done any of it. So, but I just want to, this is something I do want to address.
Yes, ma'am.
It's your boy DJ Akademiks, and entitlement. It's a funny thing. It's a funny theory. It's also pretty much what's been ruling the courts these days. If you guys have heard about any child support cases or legal cases, that's usually what it's about. Entitlement. Now, women usually feel that the lifestyle that the father lives, if they're not together, should be also given to the child and also consequently her. Because they feel entitled to the same level, the same lifestyle in one household as is the other. Now, oftentimes the child doesn't directly benefit from that, and we can see in this case here, this is exactly what the situation is. Now, the thing about entitlement when it comes to child support and other things like that, it's all about what you're accustomed to. If you're accustomed to something, the judge now feels you should still be accustomed to it continuing in the future. For example, 50 Cent's baby mama. She's accustomed to driving 2 cars, a Range Rover and a BMW, getting a budget of $20,000 a month to spend on whatever. The fact that they're no longer together means she's still accustomed to that. She still wants it. The thing is, it's not about what the man wants. It's not about what 50 Cent's accustomed to. Maybe he was accustomed to donkey fucking her and sticking his balls and his dick in her throat every 3rd day of the week. The judge doesn't care about that. The legal system is heavily favored in the woman's point of view. Now in the video you guys saw Shanika Thompson, I believe I'm saying that right, who is 50 Cent's baby mama, and she's making some very wild accusations. Some of the accusations I'm like, Some of them I'm like, Some of them I'm like, Shruggy? Then some of them I'm like, bitch, stop lying. Now one of the claims she makes is that 50 Cent doesn't pay for tuition. Then in the same sentence, she acknowledges she's getting over $20,000 per month in child support. Now I'm thinking, what the hell is child support for? You're getting $20K and you're still saying the man who's paying you $20,000 a month isn't paying child support? There's something seriously wrong here. Things like this and females like this is what usually cause domestic disputes. Because no matter how much you give them, they still feel like they're entitled to more. They look at your lifestyle, and especially if you have a new girl, they look at your lifestyle with that new girl and they think, we need to be compensated for not being there. Now, I will admit there's 2 sides to every damn story, so I don't think everything she's saying she's lying about. Some things I think she is, some things I think she's not. Now, I do agree or I do believe that there's some mental issues with 50 Cent. Possibly some abandonment issues. The whole I'm the toughest guy in America is usually a facade of someone who really needs to have control of every situation just to feel secure. But this chick, she knows what she's doing because she's really just kind of trying to dirty his name because they're going through whatever rift they have going on. She's trying to have us think differently about 50 Cent, which is pretty much the opposite of what everyone thought he is. No one thought 50 Cent was a simp, crying ass nigga who abused women, but she says 50 Cent hit me, and after he hit me or after we got in an argument, he cried like a baby on my lap. That's just really low-key shade throwing. She might as well just included, yep, he had a small dick, couldn't fuck, and that's why I cheated. Because she did admit she cheated. This is the most confused chick ever. And the thing is, she even brought her daughters with her that's co-signing her gold-digging ways. Now, I won't get into all her likes, dislikes, what she wanted, what she didn't get, what she feels entitled to, what her son wanted as far as pairs of shoes. You guys could click the link in the description. It shows you the full video. You can make your own minds up. The only thing, and this is what I really want to open a discussion about, when is it too much? When is enough enough? Is it ever enough? If you're getting $20,000 a month, is that ever enough? When Nas is paying Khalees over $55,000 for alimony and child support, is that ever enough? What is enough in the terms of being a baby mama? Then when you're a baby mama like Shanika Thompson is, and you don't want to ever get a job because now you feel like 50 Cent's all in the media, that's your job. Your job is just benefiting from him. Is this really fair? Should there be a cap for child support where if you are no longer in the child's life, you could provide up to and allow for that child to have a middle-aged income life, but you don't need to have them flossing like a celebrity also? I want you guys to get in the comment box about this. When is enough enough? And also, do you believe that 50 Cent was really out here crying like a baby in Shanika's lap? And also, is 50 Cent out here slapping these bitches? Because if he is, instead of commenting on Floyd and what Floyd's doing, maybe he need to check himself in his own household. So once again, it's your boy DJ Akademiks. Get in the comment box, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. I'm out.